In the heart of a sleepy African village, where the sun-baked earth meets the whispering savanna, a tale of love, magic, and destiny unfolds. As night falls and the first stars twinkle in the velvet sky, young Adisa sneaks away from his family's mud-walled compound. The air is thick with the scent of wild jasmine and distant with smoke as he makes his way to the sacred river that winds like a silver serpent through the land. Adisa's bare feet carry him swiftly over well-worn paths, his heart pounding with anticipation. For weeks, he has heard the elders speak in hushed tones of the river spirits, beautiful, dangerous beings that lure the unwary to watery graves. But Adisa is not afraid. He is drawn by a force stronger than fear, a curiosity that burns brighter than the warnings of his elders. As he reaches the riverbank, the moon emerges from behind a cloud, casting an ethereal glow upon the gently lapping waters. Adisa's breath catches in his throat as he sees her, a vision of otherworldly beauty rising from the depths. Her skin shimmers like polished ebony, adorned with intricate patterns that seem to dance in the moonlight. Her eyes, deep and fathomless as the river itself, lock onto his. "I've been waiting for you, little one." Her voice ripples through the air, as mesmerizing as her appearance. Adisa finds himself drawn closer, unable to look away. "Will you make me a promise?" she asks, extending a delicate hand towards him. Without hesitation, words tumble from Adisa's lips, words that will echo through the years to come. "I promise to marry you," he declares, his young voice filled with the certainty of childhood. The mermaid's smile is both beautiful and terrible as she seals their pact with a gentle touch to his forehead. As suddenly as she appeared, the mermaid vanishes beneath the water's surface, leaving only ripples and the lingering scent of lotus blossoms. Adisa stumbles back to his village, dazed and elated, unaware of the wheels of fate he has set in motion. Years pass, and Adisa grows into a strong young man, respected in his village for his kindness and skill as a fisherman. The memory of that moonlit night fades, becoming little more than a half-remembered dream. He marries Amara, a girl from a neighboring village with eyes like honey and a laugh that makes his heart soar. They build a life together, tending their small farm and raising children who fill their home with joy and laughter. But beneath the surface of their seemingly idyllic life, a current of unease begins to grow. Strange occurrences plague the village, fish disappear from nets, crops wither without explanation, and eerie songs drift on the night air. The elders whisper of angry spirits and broken promises, their eyes often turning to Adisa with a mixture of fear and accusation. One sweltering afternoon, as Adisa mends his fishing nets by the riverbank, he feels a familiar presence. The water before him begins to churn, and from its depths rises the mermaid as hauntingly beautiful as the day he first saw her. Her eyes, once warm and inviting, now burn with an otherworldly fury. "You made a promise, Adisa," she hisses, her voice carrying the chill of the deepest waters. A promise sealed in starlight cannot be broken without consequence. Adisa's blood runs cold as he realizes the terrible truth. His childhood vow, made in innocence and wonder, now threatens everything he holds dear. The mermaid's rage manifests in increasingly violent ways. Storms lash the village, destroying homes and crops. Children fall ill with mysterious fevers that no medicine can cure. Torn between his loyalty to the magical being he once pledged himself to and the family he has grown to love, Adisa is faced with an impossible choice. He seeks the counsel of the village-wise woman, a wizened figure whose knowledge spans both the mortal and spirit realms. There is always a price for breaking a promise to the river folk, she tells him, her milky eyes seeming to peer into his very soul. But there may be a way to appease the spirit without sacrificing all you hold dear. Following the wise woman's guidance, Adisa prepares for a dangerous ritual. Under the light of the full moon, he returns to the spot where he first met the mermaid. The air crackles with unseen energy as he wades into the water, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. I come to honor my promise, he calls out, his voice steady despite his fear. The water begins to swirl around him, and the mermaid emerges, her beauty now tinged with a predatory hunger. You are too late, she snarls, reaching for him with clawed hands. Your betrayal demands payment in blood, but Odysseus stands his ground, drawing strength from the thought of his family waiting for him in the village. I offer you a new promise, he says, meeting her gaze without flinching. I will dedicate my firstborn child to your service, to be a bridge between our worlds. In exchange, I ask that you release me from my childhood vow and spare our village from your wrath. For a long moment, the only sound is the gentle lapping of water against the shore. Then, slowly, the fury in the mermaid's eyes begins to fade, replaced by a calculating gleam. Your offer is accepted, she says at last, her voice carrying the weight of ancient magic. But know this, if you fail to keep this new promise, the consequences will be dire not just for you, but for generations to come. With a final, piercing look, the mermaid disappears beneath the waves, leaving Odysseus trembling but alive on the riverbank. As he makes his way back to the village, relief mingles with a deep sense of foreboding. He has saved his family and his people, but at what cost? In the years that follow, peace returns to the village. Crops flourish, fish fill the nets once more, and the sound of children's laughter echoes through the air. Odysseus and Amra's family grows, and with each passing season, the memory of that fateful night by the river fades a little more. But on quiet evenings, when the stars shine bright in the African sky, Odysseus sometimes finds himself drawn to the riverbank. He watches the water flow past, smooth as glass, and wonders about the promise that still binds him, a promise that will one day come due. As the story of Odysseus and the mermaid fades into legend, whispered around flickering fires and passed down through generations, it serves as a reminder of the power of promises and the unpredictable nature of fate. In the heart of Africa, where magic still dances on the edge of reality, the ripples of one boy's innocent vow continue to spread, touching lives in ways both seen and unseen. And so, dear listeners, as the embers of our tale fade and the night grows deep, we leave you with this thought. In a world where spirits walk among us and ancient magics linger in the shadows, be careful what you promise. For in the land where rivers sing and stars hold secrets, a word given is a bond that transcends time itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey through myth and magic. If you enjoyed this tale of love, loss, and the unbreakable power of promises, please remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means the world to us and helps keep these stories alive. Until next time, may your dreams be filled with wonder and your paths be lit by the gentle glow of African starlight. Good night and safe travels through the realms of imagination.